Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are gonna do something different. Instead of making up or like someone making up for me, I'm gonna introduce and properly explain the story behind my cosmetic brand. Ta-ding! I'm gonna be doing a review of my own lipstick, which is the Lip Matte collection consisting of 9 shades. So I'm gonna show you how and each shade means something to me. Well, since I was very young, I think around teenager, about around 13 or 14, I started to discover makeup, and that time I have like really low self-esteem, and the only thing for me to boost my confidence and to sculpt my face differently or to make myself look good on camera or anything was makeup. Therefore, I developed my passion and love for makeup at a very young age, and it was a dream to always have my makeup brand, and to this day I finally got it. So let's move on. To be quite honest, the skin shade is the shade that represents my lips color, like the natural original skin color of my lips. That's why it's called skin. So this is how it looks like. I have to open it up. Ta-da! So I'm gonna be applying. Actually, it's the same color. A lot of girls think that the lips shade to have my iconic lip shade on my Instagram and so on is actually fruity, but it's not. It's not fruity. It's actually skin color. So you can tell the moment I apply on, it is the same because it's my skin color. The shade was based on my original lips color with skin color. So you can tell it's actually the same. Therefore, this, I would say, if everyone have something to represent them to be an iconic thing of them, this was it. Like, this is the color. One thing I like about my formula, I took like 4 months or few months to do just the formula itself, is that when you apply on, when I speak, as of like you see how long I speak right now, when my lips move, it has this like shiny surface. So to make your lips look healthy and moist, it's not like very dry, very skin flaky and so on. And when I move and when I talk, it looks very natural and very healthy. So this has definitely been one of the best selling points of my lipstick compared to a lot of brands, which is why I'm very proud of the Lip Matte. Yeah. So moving on. The second thing that I think it tells a lot of story was definitely Risque. The name itself has a lot of story. So the iconic red was during I was, I think, 17, 18. Yeah, I've just finally gotten into young adulthood. Yeah, trying to figure out college and so on. I was kind of wild child and so on. Yeah, a lot of party, a lot of clubbing. So definitely the name has a lot of story to tell. And I want to be sexy at the time. I didn't know that sexy can be as natural. It was supposed to be natural, but just me being quite young, I've just entered adulthood, officially being called as a woman in that year because I was just finally turned 18. Therefore, I wanted something to tell like a bold look, a bold story. So I wanted a very bold red color kind of lips. The red is actually really nice though. It was supposed to be sexy. It was a very bold and powerful and a very playful red. And this kind of red is actually quite hard to see in the market because the red that you see right now, the base, we call it base shade. The base shade was actually pinkish. So it's like a base, pink tone base. First moment you put on, it's fast drying, it doesn't clump. A lot of times, girls when they wear red lipstick, right, they're very scared that it gets to their teeth. So my formula, it was non-sticky, so yeah. And this kind of red shade makes your teeth look whiter than usual because it's red, so it really brings out the white look. So the next shade, ta-da, would be the iconic coral orange. It's very hard as well to find coral shade. Coral, as I mean, is orange because the proper way to say this kind of shade, we call it coral. Why does it mean coral? It's because it brings out orange shade, but the orange is a mixture of pink and a bit nude. So yeah. So there are a lot of orange shade and it's a very broad feel. It's not a very boring shade. It's not like, oh, the boring orange. No, it's actually a very broad and fun orange. Mostly the favorite base that I like is pink tone base because This type of hand tone base, it goes well with your lips. As a human lips, your lips is pink, obviously. When you use a pink base for every shade of your lipstick, it blends very well to each and most of the girls' lips, okay? So as you can tell, a lot of girls, especially young girls, they're like, oh, I need to wear red lips, I need to look sexy. Because that's how I used to make a mistake last time. But no, actually, when you're young or when you're trying to do the everyday young youthful look, you can don't play with the boring pink or you can don't play with the boring red. You can actually play with orange. You look really young. It's much younger than the red lips. Next, I have moved on to the favorite category of all. It's extra queen. Yes, go girl. Those are the type of girls that like to step it extra to the room. They like drama. They like really bold color. They play with really dramatic makeup. Most of the time, the girls that use this kind of shit, they are actually professional models or cosplayer or so on. Therefore, they will try to play with this kind of really dramatic colors that we do not really use every day to office. Ta-da! This kind of shades you can use for Halloween cosplay, or you can use like a very dramatic theme or like Dracula theme or whatever, and Vampire Twilight era or whatever. So this, I would say, are most suitable for like really dramatic makeup users. Next, putting it on. So this type of colors, you have to really play bold with your eye makeup, with like a lot of contour, with like some hair, costume, like cosplay set, you know, those hair, those contour. This is mostly for really extra dramatic makeup. So when you see like my eyes like this, doesn't match with lips like this. It has to be very bold and very dramatic. So this is it. This kind of shades are very dangerous on food, on clothes, on knife, you know, spoon, because you stain everywhere. You stain everywhere. It gets the tea. One thing good is that it's quick drying, and my product, my formula is smudge proof, and it's quick drying and it doesn't stain. So when you play with my kind of like dramatic shade, you won't be afraid of like getting food into your tea, getting some on your spoon, you know, smudging everywhere, not staying. So this will make you stay. So as you can tell, ta-da! I mean, you tend to get some on here, which is the edge. It is unavoidable, but in general, you do not get it here. So this is what you want if you're looking for this type of shades. Okay, to the more subtle look. This is more to like a safe. If you're a guy or if you're a girl that you do not have much makeup knowledge yet, you do not know what kind of persona you're in, you do not know what kind of look is for you, or you are trying to figure out yourself, you know, am I a very shy girl, am I a nerdy girl, am I a strong girl, am I a gothic girl or whatever, well, I would suggest you to go for a regular pink. Ding ding. Pink is a very safe shade for almost every girl. As you can tell, I am an Asian, so my skin tone is yellowish. It's really hard to find a really nice pink. Most of the girls that is Asian, they are afraid to use pink. They would rather use red, or they would either use coral, because it's really hard to find pink that look nice on yellow skin, which is Asian. Most of the time, you're going for Regina George, you're going for Paris Hilton, those kind of pink. They are really fair because they are blondes. They are really fair. So therefore, when we put on ourselves as Asian, we do not look as good as them, like Barbie dolls. We do not look like Barbie dolls because our skin itself is different shade. Therefore, what happened is I want to unite everyone with my cosmetic. Is to unite all women of all skin and colors. Therefore, the pink shade is a very nice movement. It is meant to look good on every skin type. And realize it's like this. I can put on every closet of the outfit I want and looks good. For the next one is for those glam queens that we know. We like some really skinny, nudie, you know, very big ass, big boobs kind of fan. So yeah, ding. I've developed the color palette that is the most closest to what you're looking for. Nude and a bit brownish base. Still nude, but not pink. Look at how nude it is. Like, it got pummeling effect, so you got like the big ass, big boobs, big lips, kind of, you know? Okay. So this is the brown nude shade that you're looking for, most nearest to the Kinky style. And it doesn't dry. Like when I apply on, it doesn't look like there's a line here. It doesn't look patchy, like brown here, white here, or anything. It's even and it's fruity. It smells fruity. You know, when you kiss someone, it's like, okay. It smells good, smells nice, feels good. So you're like, oh, your skin is moist. So yeah, this is the nude that you're looking for. Moving on. Ta-da! Finally to story time! Bling, 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 bling. So story time! This shade, the name color is Filthy. Therefore, it represents my rebel adulthood. A lot of one night stands. Filthy girl, filthy. The word tells story according to the shade. As you can tell, it is naughty. But after I got my boyfriend, I did not do that anymore. This shade was not like a sexy bold red. This is what we call the dirty, slutty, sexy color that you're going for. As you can tell, it's very different from my previous red. This red doesn't make you feel like bold, as in like you are a CEO boss, you're independent. This shade makes you feel like I'm flirting with you as I speak when I have this shade on. Even though I did not flirt or I did not use any flirty words, but it brings out that you're trying to flirt. Which is why the color itself is called Flirty. This is not the regular red. This is not the red that you saw. This is not like the very strong red that, like, you know, come and choke you and whatever. This is not that red. This is definitely the sexy mechanic red. And it really represents my rebellion. Yeah. Moving on, it's definitely come out. This is actually our bestseller. We have sold out a lot of times. It's called Fruity. A lot of girls like to buy this. I have to say, when I launched 9 shades out, I actually thought like skin or some other colors would sold out first. But this was actually the first one that sold out. I was like, ooh, okay. So you guys like Fruity, okay? I'm gonna show you what's so special about it that it's sold out. It has a nude tone, but it has coral in it. Therefore, let's per se, right now your skin color is a bit like, I would say, a little bit brownish, like this. It's actually eyeshadow with it. Yeah. Because I know not many girls have skin lips like this. Some looks like this. You want to elevate your skin. So for this shade was to do the magic trick. It was to trick people to think that this was it. Like, oh, okay, you have naturally pink lips. Okay. So this was a trick that you're looking for, which is why this was among the first one that sold out. Let's per se, this is a natural pink tone lips. When I apply it on, it looks like this. It's more pink than usual. This is what we call like the Barbie doll pink. If I were to put it on, if she were to put it on, it looks really natural. It blends in, that you can tell. It's very different from me, which is why a lot of girls, they buy Fruity, because it doesn't just give you the natural pink or like the nude, like, oh, okay, this was the natural pink lips or something. It helps to do the magic trick to elevate your skin color. So it's like, even though your skin color like this, that has a bit yellowish or brownish lips, not as pink, but when you put this lip shade on, it looks like, oh, okay, you're pink. Oh, okay, looks good. It doesn't look like you're applying a layer of lipstick on it. It looks natural, which is why this was the main point of it. So Fruity, a lot of girls like it. If both of us were to apply it fully, it looks very natural. So if I were to put it on, like, okay, still pink. Yeah, so Fruity was to do that trick. So, which is why a lot of girls like it. This was the magic trick. Ta-ding! La 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 la! Final one! Ding, 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 ding. This is the last shade of my entire 9 shades collection. Ding 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 ding. This is Playa. I purposely put it to the last shade because it is very, very special. If you realize, all my red shades like Player, like Risque, and then like Filthy, all these like red shades, right? It has the magic trick like to makes you think that a girl is flirting you, or like it tells story that she's strong. Like for earlier, that one was to make you feel like it's flirting. As for Player, it's different. I'll show you why it's different. This one is very different. This one is actually a cranberry red. So this kind of red is purple based instead. Different from the other two. One is brown, another one is pink tone. So all of my red shades is actually very different. And when you put it on, let it dry, the effect comes out is very different and you can tell. It doesn't give you that too strong or too independent look. Clear was supposed to be a smooth talker lipstick shade. I will use that most of the time for, you want to look independent, you want to look confident, but at the same time you do not want to look flirty or too strong. You want to have a balance in both. So this shade was it. You look like you're very good in talking, you look like you're very confident, but at the same time I'm not trying to flirt with you, at the same time I'm not trying to get you away with how strong I am. So I hope you guys have fun. Okay, I could only review from how I like it, how I like my own brand, how I like my formula, how that shade tells my story. Every girl is different, every girl has their own story, every girl has their reason why to use certain shade. Maybe for this, you guys want to do it for meetings, maybe for this, you guys are going for like a wedding, it really means something to you because it's a very romantic red. You know, every girl tells a very different story with the same lip color. So this was the reason why I want to do a cosmetic brand, was to unite all girls from different backgrounds, different story, different nationality, different reasons of makeup. For me, it was to boost my confidence, and I have a lot of stories from it. So instead of only me reviewing, me telling me from how I want it, how I like it, how me, a lot of me, therefore I decided to give away 3 lipstick, okay, per person to all the girls out there who want to say a story. So I'll pick like 5 winners, okay, 5 winners. What you have to do, requirements, ding ding ding. First, you have to follow my Instagram page, which is Miss Pui. Second, you of course have to follow the cosmetic brand, which is Miss Pui Cosmetic. You have to follow these 2 accounts. Third one, of course, you have to comment down below what is your story, because I have a lot of stories to tell. Every shade has a story for me. Okay, it has many different meanings for each girl. So down below in the comment section, you have to write down and share your story why you would like makeup. So comment down below your story of why you want to use makeup, or what makeup inspired you to be a better person now. So I would be looking forward to read each and every comment of you, and good luck to those 5 winners. Do not forget to subscribe my channel as well, and of course to stay tuned for my next video coming up. I hope you guys like it.